Hello everyone, and this is Miradius, and today we are hopefully, well, okay, I say hopefully, we should be finishing the Steel Soul run tonight. One way or another, whether I like it or not. If for the sole reason that either we're going to finish, or I'm going to die. It's going to be one of the two. Let's hope it's the one where I actually succeed. But anyway, so we're going to start out not by going to our Steel Soul run, but we're actually going to go back to my other save. I want to make sure I practice some of these bosses. No point getting all greedy about it. Unfortunately, I don't remember the exact positioning of them all here. Okay, here we go. Alright, so hello, Luke Lima. Good to see you as always. We're going to start Nosk Unascended. Should be just good to make sure I know what I'm doing. Ow. Okay, well, Ascendant hits. Maybe practice on. Okay, well, let's maybe not practice on Ascended first. Let's do a tune just to get the. Yeah, we're gonna have a different arena. Okay, like I'm doing a bit poor here. Okay, I can just stand here, right? Yeah, this is just a safe spot. Okay, like admittedly, I'm playing this pretty badly, but. Oh, okay, we won. It's good, good to see you, Ryan Shepard. Yep, we're early. In fact, we haven't even touched the Steel Soul. Yeah, we're just going, practicing a little against Nos to make sure I got it down. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. You're not going up on the ceiling, but we already know how to deal with the ceiling. So it's not an issue. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be doing this for most of the bosses, just to be sure that I know what I'm doing. So I went and looked at the routing. Wait, so first of all, I think we're good with Nosk. We don't need to practice anymore. It is easy. Just be fine. So I'm gonna have to fight a different one of the warrior dreams to make up for not doing Marmu. I think I'm going to do Markoth, because that one's like the one. Nosk is super weird. Yeah, I can understand that, but I think we're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna have to do Markoth instead of Marmu, which it should be fine. Do I remember how to get through here? No, right. It's the wall over here. Markov should be fine. I will still practice. Where was the wall? Here. Elder Who? We already went and beat Elder Who. I think Markoth is pretty much the only Warrior Dream you don't do in this route. Or, well, the original route anyways. Because obviously I'm not doing Marmu. And I feel pretty comfortable about Markoth. I'm still going to practice before. I'm not going to throw away a good run just because of... I'm feeling a little overconfident. Of the bosses we have left, I know we have the Watcher Knights, which I'm not really scared about. I'll do a quick practice run just to make sure. But it should be fine. Obviously we got Markoth instead of Marmu. It should be fine. It might be a little spicy, but some practice will be alright. We have the Collector, which I'm not really worried about, but I'm going to just double check just to be safe. There's the Hive Knight, which, I mean, should be fine, but I'll still practice just because the amount of times where I, let's not do that. Just sit here. Okay, I'm getting hit a lot. But, oh, okay, yep, we're done. I'm not sure what you're saying there. You're saying stickers? Maybe I could see that. Now, the funny thing is, the route, you actually don't grab the Pale Ore. I'm going to do it just for the heck of it. But, yeah, we actually don't need the Pale Ore at all. It's because we're not getting the other ones. Alright, so this is where I'm going to quit, because next up it wants us to do Galien. And Galien should be fine, but it's a little Marmu-like, so I just want to be safe and make sure we're good on that one too. I'm pretty much going to be doing that with all of the remaining bosses. Yeah, we should try it. Why was I the only viewer alone? Yeah. Okay, already poor performance. Very, very poor performance. Okay, well, maybe a little practice with normal before we just jump right into it, and just to make sure I got the basics down. Okay, let's... Okay, like, I'm getting hit an awful lot here. It should be fine. He's weak enough. Just gotta get in some reps. Preferably not like that. okay, that was a little, again, there's lifeblood right above him. Oh, that is true. I need to make sure to grab that just to be safe. It is a little Marmu-like, so that's why I'm just a little bit scared. I need to, like, not run into him so much. Stop running into me. Okay, okay. Well, it's a little rough, but we are fighting him on a harder difficulty, so it will make it. It will be much easier in practice, and of course we'll have the lifeblood. Stop just running into me. I mean, like, it's not that hard. I'm just being bad. The thing that's really getting me is just running into him. In general, I don't know why I keep doing it. Okay, there we go. There we go. So having opportunities to heal, I think it should be fine. So let's go right back into it. Yeah, I'll make sure to grab the lifeblood first. Let's not already take random hits for no reason. That's just dumb. This way. No. No. Maybe not. Or no, that's the. Oh wait, no, I see now. Yeah, this is the right way. I just need to actually go. We go this way. Go grab our lifeblood just to be safe. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, just don't mess it up. Okay, yeah, not a problem, not a problem. We didn't even go through any of our normal mass. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just double check to make sure everything's okay. No reason to risk the run. All right, so with that, now we're going up to get the tram pass, which I vaguely know how to do. I can navigate there more or less, so fine. More or less. We're running out of bosses that stand in the way, so that's good. That's good. Because those are by far the biggest chance of failure. Right, I need to activate the lever here, or I need to go around. This way, pick up the tram pass, and then we go back. What is my charm? Okay, yeah, I see. All right, now we need to go over the long way this way. Need to be careful about the stalking devouts, which checks out. We just keep going this way. Should be able to just jump up into this room, and now we need to work our way up. Should be able to make it from here. Yeah. Here we go. So we just need to get Weaver's song here. Alright, got that. Start collecting Pokemon cards again, not be super serious about it, just doing it to have some fun. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. There is just a whole lot of problems with the more serious collectors. It's good to just have fun with it instead of try-harding, collecting and stuff. Okay, let's not be dumb. Need to remember the actual path through here, which will probably be fine. There we go. No, that's not the way to go. It's been a while since I've done this segment. I'll figure it out, though. I really do need to, like, read up on more news with the TCG. I just kind of haven't been following it ever since I've just been doing TCG Pocket. I mean, like, there's lots of cool stuff they're doing. I think. Do wonder if, like, I do like the current system of EX, and I guess, like, obviously it's adjusted for Mega Pokemon. I'm not so sure about how I feel about that, but whatever. Got TCG Pocket the other day. It's definitely good for collecting. It's just I can't speak to the battling side of it because I'm just not very good at thinking about how to make good combos and whatnot. But it's definitely possible to get all the base sets free to play because I pretty much have all of them done without except like the most recent one, of course. No, I also have like a couple alt accounts just because when they did like a deluxe pack, which made it really, really difficult to get all the sets because they add a bunch of cards with an additional foil version, and that just made everything annoying. So I had to really just bring out alts here and there. I mean, I could find other people to trade with, but sometimes I just don't want to go through the effort of doing that. Alright, so this one wants me to here. Has 65 stream streak. That is amazing. Thank you so much for being along for that. And yeah, definitely have a lot more planned. All right, so it wants me to go to Deepnest. Makes sense. All right, so get the vessel fragment. Then we need to go fight Gorb. While I could absolutely go and just practice against Gorb, I'm pretty sure Gorb's not that hard. Much as I regret saying that, but I'm pretty sure Gorb is one I absolutely do not need to practice against. Case in point, Gorb's already down. No issue there. Hold 3-star Charizard EX4 today. Nice. The immersives. Well, okay, some of them are good. Some of them are. Yeah, but all in all, like, there's a lot of good immersives. I need to double check something real quick just to see whether or not I should do this next step, or if I should come back later. No, 1500 from Ashar. No, I don't have that yet. But yeah, I do like the Mewtwo one because that one really uses the focus. It really utilizes the ability of it. Or that uses the medium better than a lot of cards. There's a lot of immersives where it just kind of doesn't really do a whole lot, and it's just like... just whack, honestly. Well, I guess the better thing is like it's a bit lazy. Like it's like they try to cram a lot into art, but it doesn't really do much other than just a more advanced illustration, or just a larger illustration that you can zoom in on. But it's kind of like, man, that it? So it should be this way. Summon the troop. Fortunately, we don't have to actually do much of this progression. We just have to get the charm and we're good. Yeah, so we're gonna skip getting the mass shard for now. Wait, wants me... I'm gonna quit the menu and just take me back to the Deepnest bench. Oh wait, no, actually what I should do is, since I'm going to the Hive next, let's practice against the Hive Knight. So I don't think the Hive Knight was very difficult. I just know that when I did the Hive Knight in the Pantheon, I often took a lot of unnecessary hits. And I would kind of like to avoid taking a lot of unnecessary hits. So we're just making sure we know what we're doing. Oh, 2-star Articuno EX. There's technically two. There's the one where it's the 3D model. Okay, I'm being bad. There's the one with the rainbow border. There's the one with the 3D model. Okay, so that's still rough. I still took a lot of unnecessary damage, but it's really fun. The funny thing about Articuno EX is that it used to be there were some decks where you would just have 2 Articuno EX, so it would automatically give you an Articuno EX at the start, and then... Okay, you don't need to have that thrown into me right off the bat. And you would just have... Okay. Okay. Okay, I killed myself there. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, but... anyways, as I was saying, you do 2 Articuno EX, and you have 18 trainer cards. Including, like, 2 Misties or whatever you can do to accelerate more energy to Articuno right off the bat. So you just hope you roll well with... First of all, you get Misty, and you roll well enough that you can just start steamrolling. Nowadays, I don't think it works so well. Just because power creep's gotten decently enough that it doesn't work as well. Okay, stop doing that. Okay, that was pretty bad. Don't know how to play actual TCG. Well, you wrote the Rainbow War one. Yeah, that was the one that looked... You don't know how to play actual one. You never had anyone to play with to learn. Yeah, that's fair. Even though like I did have, we're gonna try one more time just. Well, I did have someone to play with that I could have learned. The problem is we didn't like. Okay, this is just bad. Don't do that. We're gonna do one more. We didn't really pull enough cards to be able to make consistent decks. So we kind of did the dumb thing where we like didn't play using energy cards, which I don't know why we did. This doesn't. I'm just doing a lot of dumb things. I can beat him. I just not giving him enough respect, I guess, to really. Okay, like he's easy to beat. It's just I take a bunch of dumb hits. We're going to get one more ascending kill. Just preferably taking dumb damage right at the start like that. You got a double hit on me on that? That's just not cool. It's not that hard. What am I doing? Brute force in this guy. You know, I don't. The recommended setup, I don't have in that. I just did that. Like, well. This is why I'm practicing, because, like, clearly he's not that hard. I just do a bunch of dumb stuff. Okay, I think that's a good. We had the rough idea of it. It's good enough. We can beat him with the ability to heal. All right, so let's go this way to do the tram. Wants me to sit on the bench, so I will. Go all the way to the other side. A couple bolt box scratches. I haven't seen any gun yet. Interesting. I mean, maybe I should be doing that at some point. But then again, like with the problem with bolt boxes is that over time, like that more and more people will just have sifted through them, so you won't get as much good stuff because people have already grabbed all the good stuff out. Let's wipe this wall. Here we go. It wants me to sit down at this bench. Oh, okay, I see that. Okay, let's not be bad. So we're going to be short one mass shard for a little, or for one mass for a little bit, but it should be fine. We'll practice against bosses, so it can't really be that bad. Pretty sure it wants me to bench here so that we can come back to Kingdom's Edge. Totally forgotten that the bench was encased in honey like that. Sure, I'll take a little bit more of that. It would do wonders to actually like pay attention to what I'm doing. Let me just collect a little bit here. Just to have the numbers line up a little more in my favor. I don't want to be like 3 short at a part where I'm far away from any of these, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, just get through, it's fine. Like the bench and warriors as you sit down diagonally. Yeah, that's a pretty funny one too. Alright, guide recommends avoiding those guys except for the part where we need them to get the mass shard. Just run through. It's not a this is time to be careful. Okay, we're good. Got that. Alright, time to fight this guy for realsies. Should be no problem. No, I didn't. And we did it hitless. Just much better than the actual practice runs, which is quite amazing. But hey, I'll take it. This is why we do practice, just to make sure everything goes smoothly in the actual run. Alright. Now that we have high blood, we Dreamgate back. Alright, let's just be careful. We have to, I guess we have to do this segment, which... It should be fine. Just need to remember my way through and be careful with the stalking devout. And I don't only remember the exact way to go through here. Yeah, that works with one down. Make our way through this safely. I don't know, I just feel the need to rescue them. I don't know why. Okay, getting through those guys pretty good. Alright. There are only a handful of to deal damage in this game. It says on there's only a handful that deal ceiling damage. Its balancing is kind of atrocious. Oh yeah, no, I've heard a lot about how it's a lot more challenging. And I'm gonna have to get used to it, but... I mean, yeah, definitely the double damage is not something I do well in this game, so I'm just gonna have to learn to get good. That is 2 dreamers down. Okay, so here we're going to practice against Markoth. Because he's going to be up next.
La venido.
Make sure I actually get out of here. Okay, we're good. Use the bench. At the Dreamgate here. And now we go practice against Markoth. The Coliseum, since we're getting close to that too, it shouldn't be much of a problem. It's only the first level, but definitely have to be a little wary about that, just to be sure. I mean, there's not much I can do. Okay, let's stop getting hit so much. Okay, yeah, so obviously Coon's not that bad. Let's try Ascended, which is going to be a bit rough, I presume. Now, of course, the arena is also different here, so that doesn't help things. Okay, well that's a bit different compared to normal, just because of the arena changes. But I mean, if I can beat this like once or twice, we're good. Okay, like I'm tempted to just try this on the normal. Because like, while Ascended would prove I would do it, there's just so many, there's differences here that make this more annoying. You can get Snake Tavern randos to go to area normally able to get tips. It can help get out. That makes a lot of sense. So we're just gonna practice a few times on the easier difficulty, just because it's more representative of what I'm gonna actually fight. If it didn't have the arena changes, I would. Okay, I am playing bad, very, very bad. Okay, that's still unacceptable damage. So we're gonna practice a few more times. Henry Markoth Point is the only room hazard, like face it deals double damage. Even Absolute Radiance's floor only does one. Interesting. Okay, you know, honestly, I think I'm more than ready for this. It should be fine. Beating him like 4 times without dying. Obviously, I died on Ascendant, but Ascendant's different. We should be fine. Why they made it like that, but they did. Maybe just to add a little more challenge. I agree. Alright, let's head off this way. Yeah, we're going to... take a small detour to go. Here you, buddy. Go to Markoth. Head over this way. Another fun fact, all Dream Warriors are made by backers in the game. If you donate enough, you're able to submit a design and say some attacks you wanted. Yeah, I think I do remember that. Screw the guy who made Marmu, though. Like, screw you in particular. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty neat that they let people do that. Aspids. If I remember correctly from looking things up, I think they also I think God Tamer was also somewhat from a backer, and a lot of the spirits in the Spirit's Blades were also from backers. If I remember the details correctly, which was just from some glancing at the wiki, but I believe that's correct. All right, let's beat up Markoth. For realsies this time. Okay, yeah, that we made things a little riskier than they needed to be, but it's fine. We did it. It's up to Team Cherry that I found save made in the game, but it stayed true to most design stuff. Well, I mean that makes sense. All this stuff still feels like it fits well within the game, so it would be very easy. Well, it basically allowed people to make contributions without like hurting the integrity of the game too much, lore-wise and otherwise. But yeah, it's still very neat. All right, Coliseum, Fool's Time. Yeah, so we just go around this way. Let's not get distracted. Probably taking the long way around to get there, but you know, it's fine. Where moves anybody's are. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, not too happy with Marmu, to say the least. Let's go this way. Just go here, I believe. No, I need to go up a little higher. At least I pretty sure I needed to. Okay, yep, over here. There we go. Hopefully, we should be fine in the Coliseum. There's no boss at the end, so there's I mean, there is a boss, but... Okay, so a slight change of plans. I realized I may have, scrolled past the section that I shouldn't have. So we're gonna need to backtrack a little. Bear with me, it's fine. I was like, all right, well, the only thing we have, the only boss at the end of this part of the Coliseum of Fools is another thing level up. Okay, I know it is Zote, and then I realized we didn't do the part where we say Zote. So, I'm kind of gonna have to do that because I somehow just completely skipped over that section by accident. I don't know how that happened. But it did. So we're gonna sit that there. Oh yeah, and I forgot a few other things too. So that's kind of real cringe of me, honestly. Now what would be the fastest way to get over there? I mean, I guess just taking the tram. I knew I was forgetting something. I just can't believe I did. It's fine. It's just a little bit of a time loss. We'll be okay. Opium. Stop getting hit me. Where was the... There is an entrance. Oh, do you have to go from the other side? Well, this is a bit of a time loss. Fortunately, there is a quick way to do things. First and foremost, we're gonna grab the thing we skipped. Now we can get the mass shards, so we can have full mass. And okay, so I want to go to Hidden Station probably. That'll be the fastest way to just hop on the tram. Do some of this in reverse. That just makes the most sense. So we'll get Sharp Shadow, then we'll get the Vessel Fragment. And then we'll save Zoe, and then we'll go all the way back to the Coliseum. And everything will be fine and dandy, and stuff won't be messed up. It'll be all fine. I didn't mean to sit on the bench, but it's fine. Make sure we approach this the smart way. Oh wait, no. Let's make sure I'm approaching this the smart way and not forgetting to do the part I'm supposed to do over here. Freaking heck. Go down here. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, that's Sharp Shadow. Then we need to go up here. Fragment up here. No! I mean, like, it's not really that big of a deal. We can heal up a bunch here. And with that, we get Fragment here. With that, now we can go save Zoe. Just here, well, we won't sit at the bench, but we will soak in hot springs. You don't have to save Zoe. Oh, but I do. Well, I mean, like, I don't need to, but then it complicates. I have to start improvising the route again, and I don't want to do that. Because fighting Zoe, or Grey Prince Zoe, is part of the route. So I kind of need to. I'd rather, like, not go out of my way to find a bajillion bits of essence. It's just easier this way. If I remember correctly, I need to go around the same. It'd be no problem at all. Here. We'll talk to him to make sure he knows who he should be grateful to, even though he won't admit it. Now, let me scroll down to make sure I'm not missing something else. Gate open Trial of the Warrior. That's me to... Wow, he got here before me! The dude is crazy. Just being able to do it that fast. Okay, no, I already have the load I want. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to actually, like, select it. Alright, let's hope nothing goes wrong. It should be fine. I did beat this on my first try when I did it the first time, so it should be okay. Just take it safe. Don't get greedy. Lovely start, lovely start. There's another one who just didn't want to join the fray. There we go. Make me fight these guys longer than I have to. Screw you, buddy. I like legit do not remember most of the details. They're just gonna roll off to their death. Fine by me. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. Give me a moment. Account created 14 minutes ago. Ooh, I'm sorry. It just reeks of scam account. I'm sorry. Adedalos? I just can't trust that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ban you. Alright, anyways, where were we? Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about Trial of the Warrior. It's easy enough, but with how much time I've put into this, invested into this run, I kind of don't want to. You don't spawn them right on top of me. That's very rude. Okay. Well, not too much of an issue. Still not too much of an issue. Oh, what? Friendly fire took out. Not too much of an issue. Not too much of an issue. And there we go. Zote has been put in his place. So we're all good there. Alright, so now it recommends changing up my charm loadout, which is fine. I can deal with that. So, Soul Catcher and do Soul Eater. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so this would be a good time to just double check that I know what I'm doing against the Collector. I don't think the Collector should be that much of an issue, but for whatever reason, the guide is saying, be careful, it can easily turn bad. And I don't think I've ever had the Collector turn bad in my practice, but better safe than sorry. Oh, I see part of the problem. I mean, it's still not a problem. It's just that it doesn't really drop. It doesn't drop as much soul, I think. So, it's not hard. It's just if you mess up, then that's just unfortunate. So we'll just... Yeah, not a lot of issues there. We'll just want to send it for the heck of it, but I mean, it should be fine. Just making sure everything is good, just so we don't laser run to some stupid BS. This will take a little longer. If that changes the dynamics of the fight a lot. Maybe we'll do another run, and like it shouldn't be that bad. I just don't want to like waste a bunch of time practicing on something that's going to be radically different than what I'm actually going through. Even if I could do it, I just don't want to. I don't feel like we need to waste all that time. Yeah, no, I think I have this. It should be fine. I'm not like really worried about the Watcher Knights either, but I will like just do a quick practice run just to be safe. Alright, back to the Steel Soul run. And we will have to travel a long way to King's Station, because, you know, don't have the Dream Gate there because I messed up. Sure, I remember the correct way to enter. Not take unnecessary damage. Be really silly to die here after all that practice. Right, then we drop down here. Don't be incredibly stupid. Yeah, not issue at all. I don't know why I even bothered doing practice. This is just easy. Let's not get too overconfident. Not there's really much issue. And there we go. Alright, so now we go back to King's Station. We would Dream Gate there, but, you know, we kind of don't have that because someone messed up the order of events. Sure. Come on, I want the... Wait. I could have sworn there was a lever, but, you know, oh, no, it's fine. I'm just literally blind, okay? Alright, we're gonna go bench, and then we're gonna go practice against the Watcher Knights. Should not be an issue at all, but better safe than sorry. Now, granted, the fight will be easier because, like I said, the recommends here to use the chandelier, which, you know, makes sense. The less we have to fight, the better. And sorry I'm going out in and out doing practice, but I don't want to... I'm 6 hours into this run. I don't want to lose it. You can see all the time. Yeah, there's just only so much you can do. Okay, to be fair, I am doing this pretty badly. Like, what am I doing for reals? Okay, yeah, no, I just completely flubbed it, man. Like, this should be easy. Legit, what am I doing? Well, this is why I'm practicing better safe than sorry. You guys aren't difficult, I'm just playing really badly. Like, really badly. Like, oh boy. It'd be easy in the real world because of the chandelier. Yeah, I know. But I'm just playing really badly with this. We can do a little bit of a Sundin. save. You like stop doing that move. I want to see you guys on screen. Thank you. I don't expect this run 16, but it's going to be decent practice. Can you like just stop with some of these moves, please? Please and thank you. Okay, like I can't get any hits in when you do stuff like that. Okay, no, I think we're fine. As a mod that shows you what I do, it was game over 700 times. It's pretty useful. Did wait to beat one of the final bosses normally, though. If you don't do that, you can't get achievements with mods on. That's fair. That's fair. All right, we're gonna do normal. I could do it on Attune, but I think, or sorry, Ascendant, but I think we're fine just practicing one more time. I did almost beat it that time, and that was with some really sloppy gameplay. I'm kind of like trying to avoid healing and stuff in this practice run, just to force myself to be a little better. But, I mean, yeah, we should be fine. Just a little practice never hurt. I mean, spending this much, when you... Death is final and stuff, you kind of don't want to just blow it. There we go. Okay. Could be good enough practice. We don't need to do any more. One can hope. One can hope. Okay. Let's go back to Steel Soul Run. Should be able to do fine, just don't get stupidly overconfident and be a dum-dum. I know, easier said than done, but that's really all it takes. here. Been a bit since I went through this path, so I just need to be mindful. Don't need to go to this spot with the bench. We just need to go over here and press a lever. Yeah, okay, that works for me. Need to press a lever down here too. Or we just go around. Hey, screw you, buddy. Rather not have to fight you if I can avoid it, so we're just gonna not. Make sure to do the chandelier here. Alright, so let's not screw this up. It should be good. Only have to do 5 of them. Four left. Okay, 3 left. Okay, 2 left. One left. Okay, like I performed significantly better in actual run that I did. Binding of Isaac Rebirth has more achievements than Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker has 639, while Binding of Isaac has 641. Crazy. I don't even know like what all those achievements would be for, man. I know TF2 also has a lot, but that's like the only other game I know of with like a lot of achievements. You can make achievements for a lot of things. That's the issue. It can get really out of control. Alright, so that's all the Dreamer's Zone. We could go and beat the boss now, but we obviously don't want to do that. Love TF2, great game. Yeah, I used to play it a lot, but I just don't like PvP as much as I used to. I don't get as much enjoyment out of it. I also like the bot situations, kind of, you know. I was always the kind of person to go and do, like, say, Slender Fortress a lot. I just like playing the side modes instead of the main modes most of the time. Which, maybe not the best, but it is what it is. Okay, so we are getting close to the end of the run. Not a whole lot left. I will ban another spam account. Alright, so next up, got to this. The most we'll engage with this content. Third class probably soldier in there. I did like the snipers, just because I mean I would be like halfway decent at times, but just being able to be on the back lines, I was always better at that I think than being on the front lines. But sometimes you just like messing around instead of like worrying too much about progressing the objective and stuff. Engineer was fun though. But I was never good at spy. I don't think I did demo man much. I want to say sometimes I played soldier just for the splash damage, so I didn't have to be as accurate. Sniper was definitely enjoyable for me. But it has been a while. Scout was too frail. Pyro, I just didn't do. Spy was difficult to do well. Heavy was fun, but sometimes you were expected to do more, so maybe not as much. I don't know. I actually did play like quite a variety of. Anyways, we're gonna go fight Zote now. There's so much you can do. Rocket jumping is fun. I love the rocket jump parkour courses, even though like I wasn't particularly that good. But it's still good. Just seeing like the crazy parkour stuff people will come up with is always great. All right, let's focus on this. Yeah, maybe I'm not giving Zote the respect he deserves. Or well, Grey Prince Zote. Okay, well. Wow, I'm doing this really bad. Let's just heal up a bit. There we go. That was really sloppy gameplay, but it doesn't matter. In the end, it is still a dream. So like I wasn't in any real danger, but still. I just want to verify, ask me a question. So dying in Godhome does not count as an actual death, right? It's just a it's just like any other dream. It's perfectly fine. TF2 chest evolved recently grows once. I don't know if I had a hat on it without, even without the code set goes for a couple $100. That makes sense. Given how like iconic of a game it is, would make sense. Okay. All right, now we're going to do Godhome because we're going to do a Pantheon and a Steel Soul ride. A little crazy to think about, but we are doing that. Okay, let's see. We can just take that. Doesn't need to be anything special. Well, with the code, they go for like 4,000. The set was $50, but didn't buy it. Didn't even know about it until I looked up after. Makes sense. A lot of things can end up being very, very depending on the circumstances. Let me just make sure I actually focus here. Where am I going? This is the wrong way. Wrong way. I mean, like I could get to the waterways this way, but let's just go the normal route, please. Not like the cosmetic stuff in TF2. It just feels very. I want to say it feels very bloated, which I mean makes sense. But like, Hoo Boy, they're obviously people make stuff, so that's part of the charm of it. But Hoo Boy. Now I don't know how restrictive it is or isn't to get stuff nowadays. Well, we don't need to be at the bench. Go this way. Guess I need to go around to that. That's right. Hate these guys so much. Now we just need to go around this way. Didn't even crack that open. Hecking heck. Right now to get through this place, which could be a little rough. I don't think that was the right spot to go down. That was a little risky there, but it's fine. We're fine. We are fine. we don't need to worry about dying. Hopefully, like, I don't die anyways. So it's not really a problem, but... No, it says press any button to skip. It's not skipping. Yeah, I went and just double checked on the wiki. It does not count as a death if you die in Godhome. It shouldn't be a problem anyways, hopefully. But just gotta do Pantheon the Master, and then we're all good and done with getting 100%, I believe. Just need to be not bad, not terrible. Just need to get through this. We're almost at the final stretch. I mean, you could argue this is the final stretch, but... some really sloppy gameplay here, but it doesn't really matter too much. We're fine. Don't even have a hurt bot. Interesting. They're very rare. There's like only like what, 1 or 2 spots they show up. But yeah, they're interesting. I mean, dragonflies are cool, but. Oh yeah, remind me after this run whether it lives or dies to go and try and see Benderbug. That'll be like the last thing I do. Okay, got that done. Just keep going. go. Another one down. I mean, I guess not this matters if I die against Oromoto. Or Oromoto, I think. But we'll try not to die against him. And it won't be an issue. Well, I act like this is not very difficult at all. It's the easiest Pantheon. And there's like, even if I fail, it's just a time loss. There's no real stakes to this. So I don't need to say, come on! Okay, I almost took damage there. No, not an issue. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, well, I took damage there, but. Hello? What am I doing? Taking this much damage against a Brooding Moloch is downright embarrassing. We're fine. We're fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing to be worried about. Trying to ignore you.
Yes.
Alright, now... Okay. Little silly there. It's fine. It's just a time loss. It's just a time loss. It's fine. It's fine. I got a little overconfident, but it's fine. It's fine. No worries. See, the fact we're still doing this scene shows it's absolutely fine. Now, I will practice against the Hall Knight as well. Just to make sure I really know what I'm doing. Can you, like, actually hit him with that? Thank you. Just trash gameplay. Trash gameplay. As long as I'm not trash when it actually matters, it's totally fine. As it happens to be, it doesn't matter here. Just easy peasy. And like, of course it is. This is the easy stuff. Just don't mess up against Oromoto. It's that easy. Okay, doing fine. It's 4. You can try to name every Hana and usually forget about the Golka, the plans to shoot balls in Green Town. To be honest, like, I do have trouble remembering a lot of the names. If it's not like straight English, like say a Hive Guardian, then like I have trouble remembering a lot of those. Yeah, there are a lot of forgettable enemies, but at the same time, it's like that. Well, I mean, there's just a lot of enemies in general, and unless you're constantly seeing them mentioned or something, it can be pretty easy to forget. Oh yeah, you're a real Hollow Knight fan? Name every enemy. No need to. There'll be some point where I will. Well, I mean, we'll have to see. Don't be dumb. Really bad gameplay here. I don't know why on this side today's day I'm gonna be bad. go. Why was he just letting me quarter him there and just take a bunch of hits for no reason? The AI is weird sometimes. Screw you, buddy. There we go. Ignore you.
Yes.
Not too bad first performance, but he said no, you can name all terms to spell more enemies than charms. Yeah, there's a handful more. Gosh, I hope he's almost. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, with that, we should be at 100% completion. Alright, so now... Yeah, you know, actually... Dream Gate to the spot we want to go to. Let's go to the temple. We're going to check our world sense, make sure we have enough for what I need. Once I confirm that, we're going to back out. We're going to go... Stupid me. We're going to go back out. We're going to go fight Hollow Knight on my main save a couple times, just to make sure I really have it down. We're not going to, like, fully do it, because... Well, I'm going to go and do it up until the end of the Radiance, and then I'm just going to die. A little annoying that there's no, like, proper way to fight the normal Hollow Knight. You have to fight Pure Vessel, and that it's a little different. But it'll be fine. Yeah, completion 100%. Okay, so we just need to not die against the final boss. We'll just practice on our non-steel soul for a bit. I don't know where my dream gate is set here. It should be Dirthmouth or something. This works too. To put the Hollow Knight in the same pedestal as Pure Vessel and the Hall of Gods, it would make sense. Yeah, it would! It would make a lot of sense, but I guess... I just said, nah, we're not doing that. We're not making it simple for you. Sucks, but it is what it is. We at least do have a way to practice anytime anyways. What's my charm setup? Yeah, I can probably change that for Soul Eater, just because obviously we have that. Yeah, I don't want to like have to run through the credits every time you do a practice attempt, so that succeeds. So we're just gonna try a bit. Don't get overconfident. That's the key. That is the major thing. Is just don't get overconfident. Remember what I said about not getting overconfident? I'm kind of doing a poor job of that. Definitely gonna want to like do this a few times just because it is absolutely vital I don't screw this up. Joke is this guy is a joke compared to Pure Vessel, yeah. That makes sense, but just means that yeah, the fact that we did Pure Vessel shows that like it really hones your senses for the normal fight. Can you even die? I don't think you can die that way. Trying to make it quick, but it's fine. Now we just die, let Radiance kill us. Blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. Oh, we did take damage. Okay. It's just faster to take 2 hits. We'll do it like... Looks like if I get like 3 in a row without failing, then I think we'll be in a good position. Just doing peachy. Let's not get too overconfident. Okay, yeah, see, we got... We're gonna do it one more time, just to make sure I really have it down. Good opportunity to heal. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think we got this. We got this. We can totally do this. Alright. Let's do this. We're almost done with the Steel Soul run. 100%. We just need to beat the final boss. Let's make it count. There's no reason to change anything about my charms yet, because I'm already... Just don't get overconfident. Probably could have grabbed soul beforehand, but it's fine. All right, so let's do this. Heal up, don't take unnecessary risks. No, let's not. Just heal while he hurts himself. There we go. Have we done it? We have done it. Steel Soul has been completed. Oh, I'm glad I decided to do a second run. It is so nice to have this on stream. To just have it done out of the way. Oh, man. It's... Oh. I also get achievements for doing other stuff along the way, but that feels so good. Obviously, I used the guide. It's not as legit as someone doing it blind, but still, that was really, really satisfying. I don't think we're gonna do it the same in Silksong, unless I suddenly become a lot more masochistic, which it could happen. It could happen, but I think we're good. But yeah, so this almost pretty much completes my run through of Hollow Knight. We're still gonna see Minderbug. That'll be like the last thing I do. But yeah, we're going to be doing Silksong. Well, okay, today is Saturday. We're going to be doing Silksong on Tuesday. So a little bit sooner than Saturday, but we'll also be doing Silksong on Saturday. But yeah, that feels good. Honestly, what a wonderful game. I never thought I would be here doing Steel Soul or doing all this stuff. But I'm glad I did. It's just really well done. And I know you said Silksong's balancing is a bit more whack. It's a bit more difficult with a lot more enemies doing 2 massive damage. And that's going to be rough, but it'll be a nice challenge. I can't wait to see all the cool environments they've cooked up. There'll just be a lot to enjoy. I'm so excited. No worries, right? Once we see Minderbug, we're going to spend like the last 30 minutes or so of stream. We're going back to Zelda Classic game, Isle Rebirth. We're just going to throw a few more attempts at that boss rush to get it done. At some point in the future, I'll probably look into setting up a Hollow Knight randomizer to do in between runs of other games. Because that does sound like it'd be a lot of fun. Given how much fun I've had with the game, the fact that I went and willingly went and did Steel Soul. Obviously, I enjoy the game. A randomizer does sound a lot of fun. I just need to look up how to actually do it. All right. So with that, I'm going to do the transition, set up Zelda Classic, and yeah. So give me a moment. Modding's fairly long. Randomizer takes a long time to complete, though. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Generally, what I did with previous randomizers is I would do I would do bits of it between each stream. So we would get say, I don't know, say 20% after one game and then 20% another day or something like that. But let me open up Steam. Yep, okay, I did get the achievement for Steel Heart and Steel Soul. That's good. Love to see that. Okay, let's see. Open up Zelda Classic. Some good tutorials on YouTube use. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into. Why am I using the controller now?